Good to have you with us on a Sunday afternoon for basketball here on 2K Sports. We should see some great ball movement with these two teams, Grant. Fantastic group of passers on each side.
They're just so unselfish. They play for one another. You can see how it keeps the whole team involved. And I'll tell you what, I just love watching teams that can pass like this.
Now here's Jordan. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. Good work defensively by Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Wall. Towns outside. And it's powered home by Towns.
Boy, look at the big fella elevating when Towns goes to the rim. He's doing it on and with purpose.
Pass to Jordan. Here's Scott. Stolen by Wall. Here's Booker. And good. Coming on the assist by Wall.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Here's Scott. Pass to Worthy. To the middle. Here's Doherty. And he jams it home with authority.
Nobody's stopping that, especially when Doherty is focused on playing to his strengths.
To the paint. Here's Towns. And Towns slams it home.
How about this combo, guys? Part super athlete, part contortionist. Towns continues to impress.
Here's Worthy. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Wall with it. Outside Booker. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Second chance shot. It's stolen. Here's Scott. There's a screen. Into the lane. Stolen by Booker. Pass to Wall. Now Towns. Tries the spin move. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Converts after the nice spin.
They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail.
Offensively, Karl-Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Grant.
Yeah, maybe in league history, B.A. He's an elite three-point shooter, post scorer, and his passing is severely underrated.
Now here's Booker. Gilgeous-Alexander's shot is good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second bucket of the night.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning because once he does, he makes you pay.
Here's Doherty. That one drops for him. Now here's Wall. No made baskets yet. Davis a screen. Pass to Towns. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The rebound by Doherty.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Here's Booker. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul.
Well, Grant, if you talk about consistent top-level scores, Devin Booker is near the top of that list.
Yeah, and going back to the 17-18 season, Devin has averaged at least 25 points every year. Book can create his own shot and finish. It's hard finding guys who can do both. It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Smith with it. 1:52 left in the first. Offensive rebound. McAdoo. And he dunks it down.
Yeah, McAdoo's so good at crashing the boards. Outstanding as an offensive rebounder working that glass.
Now here's Booker. Wallace pulls it in.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
To the inside.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
And he makes a first.
Wallace. 2 shots.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And so Hero will bring it up for the Wildcats. We've got 1:13 left in the first quarter of the game. It doesn't go for him. Good D by Wallace. Pulls it. That one's good. This game is all even. There's 53 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Maxey. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. There's a screen. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
Maxey working around the contact that time. Nice work.
There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter. Cunningham outside. Back to Smith. Clock at 4. It's picked off. Here's Hero. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
You're busting his way inside. Hero making sure he kept moving toward the hoop.
Pass to Cunningham. And so the first quarter is in the books. Leading by 4. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment.
12.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
Now here's Maxey. Here's Hero. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
You gotta love Tyrese Maxey's approach to the game. He said, quote, "I really have a simple life. I have this joy about playing basketball. I like putting in the work, so I'm extremely focused, extremely competitive, and I'm out here having the time of my life. I get to do what I love every single day, and it's a blessing," unquote. Brian, he's such a positive guy.
Yeah, he really is. Thanks for that, Allie. They grab their own miss.
Tell you what, whenever Doherty steps onto the floor, you're almost ready to mark a double-double in the book just because he shows up.
Now Rondo. Pass to Randall. Oh, that one bounces around and comes back out. Over to the wing. Here's Jordan. They get it again. Second chance effort. Misses again. Now 0 for 3. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Clark, a lot of NBA pundits like to issue bold preseason predictions. I don't think you fall into that camp.
Yeah, I'm a little more measured in that regard, B.A. I like to base my predictions on stuff that's real, not stuff that might be real. But I understand the need to try to speculate and anticipate. But there's so much that's unforeseen and unpredictable that it really is difficult to make guarantees or predictions with any basis in fact until some games have been played.
At 6'9", Bam Adebayo is on the shorter side of centers. Yet he is elite defensively, Grant.
He's been top 5 in Defensive Player of the Year voting a bunch of times. Bam has an incredible motor, a great IQ, and he's a switchable big. That's huge in today's game.
And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Smith outside. Lets a floater go. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. It's Booker on the wing. Back to Wall. Pass to Towns. And good. Coming on the assist by Wall. Towns has got 4 points in the quarter.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. In transition, here they come. And the big finish by Wall.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Now here's Cunningham. Yet to see a basket. The shot by McAdoo, no good. And so Wall will bring it up for the Wildcats. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. Outside for Davis. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen. Over the past few seasons, we've seen a big youth movement in the NBA, Clark, with average age dropping to an all-time low.
Yeah, those are the facts, and it's great that there's so much talent. I don't dismiss or discount that at all, but you still have to have a level of value and appreciation for what experienced veterans can bring to your makeup and to your team. That experience is invaluable, and very few teams win at a high level without having a blend of young talent and talented experience, too.
Pass to Hero. Rips down the breakaway slams.
Yeah, this is how you finish off the fast break. Hero, great at taking initiative in these situations.
And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Both teams making substitutions here. Here's Scott. He's scoreless. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Denied by Adebayo.
What a menacing swat by Bam, letting them know there are no easy shots when he's around.
Here's Rondo. Tipped. Here's Scott. Pass to Worthy. Let's go with a three. Randall pulls down the board. Here's Dampier. Yes, sir. Great play by Rondo to set him up.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Carter on the wing. Pass to Scott. Back to Carter. Shot clock at 5. Here's Worthy. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over.
Substitution on the court.
Wall looking over the floor. Davis a screen. Pass to Booker. Towns down low. Give him 8 points now. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Towns has got 6 points in the quarter.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Here's Worthy. Pass to Doherty. 6 on the shot clock. Jordan. And no good. Excellent D there from Davis.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Carter on the wing. Inside. Here's Doherty. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. And a chance to add to the lead here.
Yeah, B.A., they should really stick with what they've been doing.
And it's powered home by Towns.
Look, how do you come up with a strategy to defend Towns on a night like this? I'm anxious to see you try.
Now here's Jordan. Still without a bucket. Outside Carter. Pass to Scott. Shoots over Wall. Davis with a rebound. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
They already had the momentum going to the break. Now they've got even more of it.
16.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. They lead by 18. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Now here's Hero. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
Rare turnover for them tonight. They've protected the ball, and they're trying to protect this lead.
And here's Smith. Pass to McAdoo. Cunningham, right side. Smith outside. Shot clock at 6. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to go on to Marcus Cousins. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
How about this combo? Bob McAdoo is a go-to scorer and defensive anchor for this team.
Here's Hero. Pass to Cousins. Here's Issel. Ball stolen. And here they come. Here's Stackhouse. And he hammers it home to polish off the break.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Here's Mashburn. And the three-pointer goes. Mashburn's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Talking about Tyrese Maxey, Grant, here's a guy who's improved every year.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, from averaging 8 as a rookie to 26 points during his breakout 4th year, Maxey has added to his game every offseason and turned himself into an elite scorer.
Smith no good.
Boy, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
And the shot's good. Dampier's got 5 points.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Here's Stackhouse. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Stackhouse has gotten his second bucket on the night.
You're playing around with fire anytime you let Stackhouse get this close now. He's a potent offensive scorer.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
The NBA wants to ensure that every team has a shot. Commissioner Adam Silver said, we want parity of opportunity. People aren't interested in seeing teams buy championships, and we've made progress. In the long term, we're better off with more competitive fairness among all of the teams.
That's true. It keeps everything interesting. Thanks, Allie. Here's McAdoo.
Keeping constant pressure on the defense. McAdoo, certainly one of the tougher assignments in the league.
And this will be his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game here. First free throw is good.
At the line for 2.
And so he hits both. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Pass to Wall. Towns outside. Right side Wall. Smith with the rebound. Now here's Cunningham. Lets the 3 fly. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with the rebound. Outside Wall. And the big finish by Wall.
Yeah, great. Awareness there from Booker, a selfless team-first player.
And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Here's Scott. Still no points. Jordan high post. Spins. Scores off the spin.
Nifty move that time inside by Jordan to get to the cup, showing that potential to score in the painted area.
Pass to Hero. Lets it go from the wing. That one no good. If they're going to go on a run, Grant, there's no better time than right now.
You're so right, B.A. I think they definitely expected a closer game than this.
They've come into the second half with a renewed focus at the offensive end, put in a lot of work and effort into it. Let's see if they can sustain it.
And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Ball with it. Pass to Booker. Booker on the take. And the basket's good with the assist from Wall. Booker's got 6 points.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Here's Worthy. Carter on the wing. Sinks the tray. Carter's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And after a rough first half, they're finally finding a nice groove here.
Ball for 3. The rebound by Doherty. Trying to claw their way back into this.
And the best way to do that, minimize your mistakes and take good shots.
James Worthy.
Knocks down the long J.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up. And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kick ability.
Now you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
Here's Carter. Cans it from the wing. Carter's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
I think you got to be up on Carter all the time, before the catch.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. The rebound by Doherty. There's 49 seconds left to play in the 3rd quarter of basketball. Carter on the wing. Pass to Jordan. Takes the 3. He drops it from range. He's got 5.
Showing some nice touch from the perimeter. The defense has to respect Jordan's three-point shot, or he'll make them pay.
And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Substitution on the court.
Now Hero. "27 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Maxey. Oh, nice D from Carter.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Pass to Jordan. Fades and shoots. And that one drops for him. Jordan's got 7 now in this quarter.
The defense has to be tougher on Jordan there. Can't let him get that kind of room for his shot.
And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. There's 10 seconds left in the 3rd. Cousins with the screen. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Yeah, Coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
from deep. Jordan. And that's not going to go. And that'll do it for the third quarter. They lead by 6. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Now here's Smith. Pass to McAdoo. Here's Stackhouse. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Davis. Just 5 on the clock. There's the triple. Oh, gets the bucket.
Oh, man, what vision by Booker. His playmaking is really underrated.
Here's Wallace. From outside, off the mark. Down low. Oh, got a piece of it. And stolen by Cunningham. Smith with it. And Davis picks him up defensively. Here's Wallace.
Substitution on the court.
And here is Maxey. And Cunningham pulls it down. To the left wing. Here's Stackhouse. Rebounded by Cousins.
Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
Offensive rebound. Outside Maxey. Knocked loose. He's got a clear path. He goes up. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
That's why they call him Kenny the Jet. Smith can take flight now.
Here's Maxey. Hero outside. Hits the three-pointer.
And they keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead. As long as they're good shots, take them, and as long as they're falling, continue to take them.
And there's the screen. Pass to Stackhouse. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's Issel. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
2 hands full is what Issel is. He's a lot to deal with inside.
For your Wildcats.
And the first one at the line is good. And so he makes both from the line.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
Here's Scott with the drive. Pass to Doherty. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Let's catch up with Allie.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Will Hardy said to the team. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, "We're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall." Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
Thanks for that, Allie. And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Here's Wall. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Booker. And Booker with the jam.
What a finish. Love to see that kind of explosiveness from Booker.
Carter on the wing. Pass to Doherty. Here's Worthy. 6 to shoot. For 3. Adebayo grabs the board.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Davis a screen. Gilgeous-Alexander no good.
Changed his mind during the layup. You can't be indecisive there. Tried to pull off another shot and missed it. Indecisiveness is never good when you're shooting the basketball. You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution for your Wildcats.
1:56 left to play in the fourth quarter. Oh, Carter with the block. They retain possession. Jordan with it. Looking to end this cold spell. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
I would not want to have to defend Michael Jordan. He is non-stop energy.
And both free throws good for Jordan. There's 1:40 left in the final quarter. Deflected. In transition. Here's Wallace. Worthy. The rebound by Maxey. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Can't connect from short range. Smith right side. Out to the right wing. .103 left in the game. Clock at 6. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Wildcats.
They were the more accurate club, and in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And this one concludes with their second victory of the year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
It sure is. It's just a true gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Karl Anthony Towns.
An unbelievable scoring performance. He absolutely took over and never let up.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Yep, I agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, B.A. They deserve the win.
For 3, Maxey drains the triple.
The unbridled confidence of Maxey at the arc, you can see it and feel it. He knows how good he is.
And there's the rejection. And so the home crowd treated to a win. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They